Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Sawyer Ray. So I am just waking up. It's like 5 in the morning at this point because I had somewhere to be, something to do, and I just wanted to slay my wig. So let's jump right into it. So I'm going in with my Edge Booster Edge Control, and I'm just taking that all along my edges and my hairline to basically just like slick that back, get it nice and sleek. Now I'm going ahead and popping on a new fresh wig cap. I always put on a new fresh wig cap when I'm doing an install because I oil my hair down and I want to make sure that the wig cap is clean and not greasy. Next, I am going to be popping on my wig and just getting it ready to slay. So I put some flexi rods in the front of my wig because I wanted it to keep its curl. And now I'm just going ahead and positioning the wig, making sure that it's where I want it to be and that it's just all good. So I'm going to take out the flexi rods that I had in there because I just wanted to be able to see the hairline and see how everything is looking and not be distracted by those. And I also did go ahead and put on some wig tint on my lace front. I did use the Tailored Crowns wig tint in the color caramel, so that really blends in with my skin really well, as you can see. But blonde lace is transparent, so just kind of keep that in mind that it already is transparent, and I'm just putting on a tint so it can really match my skin tone. And you can see the tint when I flip it up. And I always flip up my lace before gluing it down because you don't want anything to get in the way. And I always use alcohol and wipe off my hairline to make sure that my hairline is nice and clean. And the alcohol is like 91% or something like that, so it's like very strong, so my face is like that. So I'm going to use my two favorite babies, the Got To Be in the blue bottle and the Gotta Be in the yellow bottle, a rat tail comb, and my blow dryer. Let's get into it. So I'm taking the Gotta Be in the yellow bottle and I'm putting it all across my hairline. I really should have done that part section by section because by the time I got to the other sections, it was dry. So just take it section by section instead of doing it across the whole hairline. So I think I put about 2 layers of that, or 3. Yeah, I definitely put like 3 layers of that. And then I went ahead and blow dried it on warm. And now I'm going ahead and taking my Gotta Be Glued spray and I put that on, and then as soon as I do that, I hit that with the blow dryer and warm. And then we're gonna get ready to start tacking our wig down once that is nice and tacky. So you wanna make sure that you're not getting any of the hair stuck in the gel spray mixture. You wanna make sure you're just getting that lace on there. So I'm being really careful, taking my time. And I'm taking the end of my rat tail comb and I'm just pressing it into that little mixture I have. And here you can see like a real good close-up of how that lace is hitting. Like, y'all, I think it looks pretty good. Give me a thumbs up if you think that lace is hitting and looking pretty good. I like to keep a little tweezer on hand and take out any like hairs that are kind of like in the way, because then it's gonna just stick and it's just not gonna be cute. So now I'm just going ahead and repeating that same process for the middle, and then I'll go ahead and repeat that same process for the other side of the hairline. Using the gel, using the spray, hitting it with the blow dryer, tacking it down with the rat tail comb. So the edges can be really difficult because you need to like those sides. It's really difficult to make sure that they're like all stuck in there. So you just really have to focus on them and make sure that you're getting them down. And as I go, I blow dry. Like I said, I just stick it down, blow dry, make sure it's adhering so that it can really melt in there. You can see it's pretty melted. So now that I've gotten pretty much the whole thing tacked down, I like to just spot check, make sure I liking how everything is look, pressing anything in that needs to be. And then I like to go and take my blow dryer and just run it along like everything that I just did to make sure it's like all like soaking in and looking really, really good. Making sure everything's tacked down and looking flawless. So now I'm just kind of checking it, seeing what it's going to look like once it's like all down. And I am here for it. Like, y'all, this color is everything to me. I wish I recorded how I did it, but it was a struggle. But it's everything. Like, I think it's so cute. So now I'm wrapping up the hair so I can get it out of the way so I can lay my elastic band. But before doing that, I'm taking my Nairobi foam wrap and I'm using a toothbrush and I'm just basically making sure that hairline is slicked back so that none of the hairs get jumbled up in the lace when I'm laying it down. So I'm taking my elastic band and I'm tying it real tight around my hairline, making sure that it's covering all of the lace, especially the stuff that's on the ear tab, so it can really adhere and lay down. And I'm tying it tight and I leave it tied for like 30 minutes. Sometimes I leave it tied overnight. So I'm back, it's off. I'm looking at it, featuring my fiance. We was both getting ready. Like I said, this was in the morning. We had something to do, so I was like trying to slay this wig real quick, y'all. But now I'm hitting it with my hot comb, making sure that everything is in its place, everything is melted and really, really sleek. This is the Andis hot comb. I've had it for like years. I got it from Amazon. It's like 20 bucks. Get it, it's lit. It'll change your life. So I'm just hot combing my lace, making sure that looks really good. I think it does. Everything is fire. So now I'm gonna start doing my baby hairs. I use a little comb, make sure that I am getting the baby hairs out. There is a little something in my lace there, but I'm gonna just go ahead and hit that with some alcohol later. Not a big deal. And I use the Nairobi wrap to kind of help me form my baby hairs before I go in with the Gorilla Snot to like basically keep them in place. So I'm just doing very simple, very light on that side, and I'm just gonna do one front wisp so it can look more natural right there. And when I took it out, I realized it wasn't looking very thin and natural, so I fixed it so it did. So here you'll see me going in with the tweezer to kind of tweeze out and thin out that piece so it looks really natural and, you know, like a real baby hair. So you really want it thin. Don't worry about going too thin. I'm constantly looking at it, monitoring it, and looking like, is this look too thin? And then I'll go in once I'm satisfied with how thin it is with my razor and cut it so it looks like a real, like, short baby hair. And start low and, you know, work your way up. Don't be afraid to just take your time. So I'm taking my Nairobi wrap and I'm setting that baby hair, and then I'll go back in later and make sure that I lock it in with my Gorilla Snot once I'm satisfied with how it looks. So I like how they look, so I took my Gorilla Snot and I just really put it on there and just swooped it. And I'm taking my girl's knot and putting it on that side, making sure those baby hairs stay in place. And you can tie it with a scarf at this point if you want, but I'm just going ahead and putting some organic argan oil in my hair because this hair has been colored like 2 times. I got it at 613, which is already coming to you processed and damaged, so the hair is dry. So I needed to just put some oil on it to like give it life and make it look alive. And to keep these curls in, I do flexi rod it at nighttime to make sure that it looks really good and just, you know, keeps its curl, keeps its bounce. And here is the final look, y'all. I am in love with this color. It is so beautiful to me. I just feel like a whole new woman in it, and I love it. So thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.